Hi, and welcome to Live with Connie. Today, my guest star is going to be Amanda with Tatmoma73 and the Brigade, which I always have trouble saying her name. And speaking of which, here she is now. I'm going to put her up on the screen.
Seconds all season long.
Hey, Amanda, we're live.
Hey, sorry about my late entry.
It's okay. Yeah, I was fixing to tell everybody that Amanda was running a few minutes late, but she just popped in. So this is Amanda with Tatmoma73 and the Beg Brigade. Your channel name's a tongue twister for me.
Sorry about that.
It's all good.
The Beg Brigade is my dogs.
I get tongue tied a lot, so. And I want to also welcome those that will be watching on replay today. And if you're watching on replay, please leave a comment and let us know. And also feel free to answer any questions that we ask on today's live. And let's see, Samantha was here. I don't know if she's still here or not, but she said she was working on a blanket.
Okay.
Hi, Samantha, if you're still here. And let's see.
Boy, my hair is a mess.
This is one thing that I do want to show y'all, which I'm going to be getting into this more later in the live. But these are the emojis that come with that you can get if you become a member of my channel, which I'm going to be talking about channel membership later in the live. But aren't they cute? That's the biscuit, my husband Frank, and then you have little aliens. And let's see, hopefully they showed, because on StreamYard they don't actually show on my end, but hopefully they showed when I put the comment up. Let's see, Roberta's here. She said, just popping in to check you out. You were on crochet therapy this morning. Thank you.
Oh boy.
Thank you so much for checking my channel out. I hope you enjoy my content. And how are you today? And what are you working on? And we also have Sharon here and Annette and Joanne. How are y'all ladies doing? And what are y'all working on? Oh, Sharon says I'm wonderful. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Roberta, more will be joining in. It usually takes a little while for people to pop in. You know, I find usually about 5-10 minutes before people really start coming in. But more will probably be joining us. Yeah, Sharon just said the same thing. Yeah. And then you get people that will pop in, throughout the live too.
Yeah. Yeah, I do that. I pop in and lurk, and if something interests me, I'll say something. Because I watch on my TV all the time. That's how I watch YouTube. I have a Amazon Cube on my TV, and I watch everything on my TV. That's why I'll like all the videos I watch, and sometimes, sometimes I'll do the commenting on my phone. If I comment on something, it'll be on my phone. But I watch everything on my TV. So I'll be watching everybody's videos, and I'll like them. But then, I don't always remember to comment.
Yeah, because I do the same thing. Like when I watch from my TV, it's like I have to pull out another device to comment on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's easier to watch from my TV too.
Oh, hello, Granny D and Trudy. I got my laptop open over here. Let's see who else. Let's see.
Yeah, it looks like just Trudy and Granny D joined us.
Okay, and then we got Joanne. I see her. She just commented there.
Hi, ladies. How are y'all? And what are y'all currently working on?
Good morning. It's morning for me because I'm a night owl. So I had to set an alarm, and then, of course, I hit the snooze 4 times.
Roberta says she's going to pop out early. Got 2 sales to get in the mail. That's fine, Roberta. Just let us know when you.
Yeah, congrats on the sales. That's awesome.
We'll tell you to have a good day. Joanne's from Canada.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Okay.
I got a lot of Canada friends.
Absolutely. Yep. Well, I hope one of these days I can visit Canada. It certainly looks beautiful.
And Annette's doing a Santa hat too. And if y'all haven't seen, I recently did a Santa hat, which you'll see me wearing it in some of my recent videos. I think not this week, but not this past week, but like the previous week. I think it's when you'll see me wearing the Santa hat more. But now I have the stocking cap. I finished this one last week.
It is cute. I
Thank
like
you.
it.
I love holiday hats.
My hair's too wet for a hat. I do have the blankets I've been working on beside me. I can show those to you.
Yeah. In just a few minutes, I'll be turning things over to you, Amanda, so you can tell everyone more about yourself and your channel.
Okay.
And Roberta says, working on Valentine gnomes. Ooh, nice. When you finish, send me a picture. I'd love to see them. And also, Roberta, I do a finished project video on the 15th of every month. So if you want to be a part of that video, just send your pictures in projects that you complete. And this goes for everyone, in case you don't know. And let's see. Sharon says making a doll blanket to match a hat for shoebox donations. Nice. And let's see. Oh, Joanne says she's tired, but okay, knitting a hat, drinking water. Nice.
That's probably what I should be drinking, but nope, Mountain Dew.
Water. And Roberta says, I'm usually a lurker, just too much coffee. I've been on a coffee strike and finally gave in this afternoon. I mean, this morning. Yeah. I meant to fix me a cup of coffee before coming live. But I got so busy with things on the computer, working on some videos and stuff. I started losing track of time, and all of a sudden I'm like, it's like 11:07. I'm like, oh, I need to start setting up for my life. And let's see. Trudy says we are nearing our birthday again. Well, happy birthday, Trudy.
No, I gotta wait a whole nother year for mine. Mine was in October.
And let's see. Donna G. Oh, well, I was about to say happy birthday, but you just said it's in October.
You're right. A couple months ago. Yeah. A couple of months ago, I was 48.
And let's see. Donna G joined us. Hi, Donna. How are you doing today? She says she finished up a blanket and she's lurking.
Ah.
And Roberta says, thanks for the congrats on sale. Been selling.
Where's she at that it's crazy hot?
And it helps pay the bill, sort of. Yeah.
Trudy, where are you that it's crazy hot?
Yeah, Trudy, let us know where you're at. But yeah, Roberta, yeah, especially nowadays, you got to do what you can to make ends meet.
Indeed. I had a bunch of hats up on Etsy for like 2 months and nothing. No sales whatsoever. And I'm not paying these people to list stuff and make zero sales. So I just took it all down. I said, forget about it.
And let's see, we also have Isla that joined us and Laura Lee. How are y'all doing?
Oh, she's in South Africa. Well, that makes sense.
And what are y'all working on? And let's see. Let's see, where was it?
I hear you, Roberta. I know I'm still young. My boys are grown though. My sons are 22 and 29.
Joanne says her birthday was December 10th. Well, happy late birthday to you too. Trudy says it's still 3 months, but time flies. Yeah. Yeah, Roberta, I'm 46, and in February I'll be turning 47.
I always wondered how old you were. I just don't ask people's age.
Yeah, I've mentioned my age before on my
Have you?
channel.
I
Yeah.
guess I hadn't heard it before. You're still younger than me, kid.
Roberta says, I just can't seem to keep my makes in. And her daughter is 48. Okay, so I'm all caught up with the comments in the chat. So, Amanda, you want to go ahead and tell everyone about yourself and your channel, and you can show them your webs or finished projects.
Okay. Well, I'm 48, of course. Single mom. I raised two sons by myself. We live here in Louisiana like you, but I'm north of you. I'm just outside of Shreveport, in a little town called Princeton.
Yes, we're
Born
both
and raised.
Louisianians.
Yep. One of these days, one of us will make the drive and meet the other. But I'm a loom knitter. I knit with these. With these, I have several round ones, and I have a couple of different ones. I have one of those sandwood looms that's really big. It's really huge. It's like 120 pegs. It's really big. And then I have like a figure eight one, and that's how I make things. Is I make things on a knitting loom, and because I can't crochet. I've tried so many times. I just for some reason, I don't know if it's my attention span or my lack of coordination. I don't know, but I just haven't been able to learn crochet. I keep trying. I got a set of what they call those inline hooks. Every now and then I'll break them out and try. So I haven't quite given up on the thought of crochet, but I loom knit, and I enjoy it quite a bit because I suffer from bipolar disorder and PTSD and anxiety disorder, and so that's my way of coping. And when I have something that I need to work out in my mind, I'll pick it up and it'll help me so much. And I have, of course, a really crazy sense of humor, so that comes out in my channel. I joke a lot. I find humor in everyday things, and I laugh a lot. And I have been told I have a bubbly personality, and I think that comes through in my channel a lot. Um, I love my dogs. I have two rescue dogs, a brown pit bull mix named Theodore, and that he was named that at the shelter, and that was my grandfather's name. So we just left. I figured that was my grandfather's way of sending me a present, was a pit bull. And then a couple of years after we got Theodore, we got Axel, and he is a black lab mix. He's got a little hound dog in him, so we had to hide the trash can from him. But they're both rescued, and they're just the sweetest couch potatoes. And Beg Brigade that's them, because they're experts at begging. They're really good at that. But I also paint with acrylics. I've painted several pictures, and I've even sold a few. But I love to do that. I'd also like to go fishing, and I follow several fishing channels. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that before, but I do follow several fishing channels. And I'm a devoted mom to my boys, and I'm currently trying to get my disability benefits. I'm very much into my faith in God, and praying, and I don't go to church. I've been burned by church people, but I don't hold that against anybody else. I have my own ways of doing things, and I don't hold grudges, and I don't hold judgment against anybody. I wasn't, I just don't. I'm not a judgmental person, but I don't know what else to say. I'm not real good at talking about myself generally. I do good with answering questions.
One thing I do want to mention, how you're a loom knitter. That's actually how I started off with yarn crafts. I started with loom knitting, then I learned how to knit, then finally crochet.
Oh, and I'm addicted to accumulating yarn. It drives my son nuts. It drives him crazy. Every time he turns around, there's a knock at the door, and it's yarn. No, it's not that bad. It's always on sale when I get it. I don't buy anything at full price, But and of course I just had to give away, and so I try not to keep any or buy anything that I don't know for sure that I'm going to use. In the beginning, earlier this year, when I started doing all this, in the beginning of the year, I bought stuff that I did because I didn't know anything. I didn't know what I was doing. So I bought some stuff that I eventually realized that it was too thin to use. So, that's the stuff that I am ending up giving away. So, but at least the channel is given me a way to re-gift the love, so to speak. I was blessed by being able to get it, and now I'm able to find people that need it, and so it's not going to waste. It's not sitting here collecting dust in a tote. It's going to people who actually can use it. So that means everything to me, honestly. I know Crystal from Bag O' Day, she gets a lot out of giving yarn away. People think that that's silly, maybe, that she gets something out of giving it away, but it really just does your heart good when you're giving something to someone that really needs it, and you have it, and it does something for you. It really does. And like when I did my first giveaway to the lady that won that, she was beside herself that she had won that box full of yarn. And I tell you, it done my heart good. And the lady that won this box of yarn, she's happy, and I'm happy for her. I'm happy to do it. If I'm able to do something for someone and I'm able to really do it, it really does. It does me good. It's really good for my mental health, that I'm not feeling so useless, because a lot of times I just feel useless. And anytime that I can not feel that way, I'm for that. Because when you can't move a lot, because of my legs, or because I have lymphedema in my legs, and when you can't move a lot, anytime you could not feel useless, that's where you go for that. I'm sure others can relate to that. Because that's one thing I've learned doing this channel, is there are a lot of people out here just like me that have mobility issues, have arthritis in their back, and messed up legs, and messed up brains. Take your medicine, ladies. Anyway, okay, what am I working on? I'm working on 2 separate blankets. I'm working on a blanket for my eldest son, and I have a ton of this blanket yarn, the Bernat blanket yarn. And so I've got I'm doing it in panels, because that's kind of how, when you do in loom knitting, it's just the easiest way to do it. And so I got this one is a panel. This is I forget. It's a green ombre yarn, and I did this panel. I don't know if how much of that y'all could see.
That's pretty.
And I did this in like a day and a half. And this stitch is called an owl eye stitch, and I'll hold it up maybe where y'all can see it a little bit. But it kind of looks nice. A little bit like crochet. And I did a black panel in that also. And then this is a different blanket I'm working on, and I'm doing it from my scrap yarn, because I have like a tote with just yarn that I've caked up or balled up. And so I decided, rather than just have it sit there and accumulate, that I would do something with it. And so this is some Red Heart stripy yarn that I did a panel with.
That's nice.
And so, and this one I did.
Ooh, blue.
Yeah, and I know I love turquoise. And this is I don't know if y'all can see that stitch, but it's called Owl Eye. Literally Owl Eye. And it's super easy. It's super quick. And it lays flat. There's no blocking necessary. And so it's perfect for blankets. I tried to make a hat out of it. It didn't go well. It'd be okay for the brim of a hat, but probably not for the whole hat. I did a video on that, and it was comical. It was really comical. I'd probably be a little more lively today, and maybe not so. I don't know if I had woke up longer. But anyway, thank you for putting up with me. But that's all I got for now.
All right, I see we have some new people that joined in. Let's see. There's Regina, Lauren, and let's see. And hopefully I don't miss anybody.
Messed up brains for the win. Yeah.
I thought I saw another person that had joined us. Let me scroll back up to make sure. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's just Lauren and Regina that joined us. But how are y'all ladies doing, and what are y'all currently working on?
I'm gonna turn this so I can.
And one thing I do want to mention, if anyone is interested in being a moderator for my lives, just let me know and I'll add you as a moderator, because I could really use some more moderators. And let's see. Isla says, I am working on Oscar's dog bandana. Only Luigi dog to go. Oh, nice. Yeah, Regina says she's working and lurking. And let's see. Laura Lee says, I just got done with a knit hat, Christmas stocking, and a ponytail hat. Still have the willow blanket I am working on. I'm up to 72 squares. Awesome.
And I see Miss Roberta, she says that she does agagurumi with scraps. I tell you what, I can't do that kind of agurumi stuff. But what and I'm a grown woman, but I really wanted a red fox agagurumi. I'm crazy about the red fox. I don't know if y'all can see them, but Cindy from Pups and Crochet a while back, when she and I met and bonded, she sent me these little red fox things in a part, I guess an early Christmas birthday package she sent me a while back. And they got these little red foxes up here on the thing up here. And her partner and her found them. I think she said at Hobby Lobby or somewhere. But when I cried when I opened that box and saw all those little red foxes, because I just love them so. That's my favorite little wildlife creature, is the little red fox, because they're so sneaky and they're so cute. But yet they're a menace, in some aspects they're a menace, but they're so cute and they're so sneaky. And of course there's the saying, crazy like a fox. Yes.
Roberta's saying that she was wondering about the accents, but yeah, we're both from Louisiana. We like gumbo, jambalaya, etouffee.
Yeah, she could probably pull out that Cajun accent more so than me, because I sound a little bit, I call my accent Louisiaxan, because I'm right here on the border of close to Texas. So I could just about sound Texan if I tried. But yeah.
And I'm originally from Houma, which is South Louisiana.
Yeah, that's why she sounds more South Louisiana and I sound more like Texas.
and like, that's like 50 miles southwest of New Orleans. And I now live in central Louisiana, but I am originally from South Louisiana.
And I could almost throw a rock and hit Texas.
Yeah, we live in the state where anytime you come into the state from any of the the states surrounding us, you can tell you're in Louisiana when you hit those bumpy roads.
Indeed.
We have like the worst roads.
Yep. I don't know. One of my favorite places to visit is Biloxi, Mississippi, and they got some pretty rough roads over there too.
But it's like, yeah, you hit that state border, boom, 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 boom.
They're working on it up here, though. I have to say, my oldest son is now he works for DOTD, Department of Transportation and Development, and they're working on the roads up here.
But
So
oh yeah, another thing that's really good is boudin.
I don't know if I've ever had that.
Ooh, it's good. You gotta try some.
Yeah.
And let's see, Trudy saying you must try Tunisian crochet. And that is one of my goals to learn this coming year, because Amanda here sent me a very lovely Christmas gift of some Tunisian crochet hooks.
Because I sneaky lurk on lives and listen to what people want.
Yeah.
And then I get on my phone and do this.
She stalked us on one of the 5 Yarnaholics lives, because one of the questions that was asked and we all answered was what's something that you want Santa to bring you this year. And we answered, and I don't know, did you send everyone or
ho, ho.
I don't know if you had sent all the Yarnaholics something.
No,
I know
just you and Crystal.
Okay. But yeah, I knew you had sent Crystal something. But yeah. So I mean, but I was all excited when I got those hooks. I was like, yes, I want to learn how to do this. And I've been wanting a set too.
I think Crystal was surprised at hers too. So
so thank you so much for that, Amanda.
Oh, it was my pleasure. Oh, you got people that have already signed up to got the little sign right next to their coping with yarn. Yes. I see her. Lisa's in there.
Yes. Okay. Let me finish up catching up on the comments real quick, and then I'm going to start talking about the exciting news about me getting monetized.
Oh, definitely exciting.
And channel memberships and some other things going on with all that, and my monetization party coming up. Okay, let's see. Where did I leave off? Okay. Roberta saying the rhythm of knitting and crochet is good for calming the brain. Yes, it is. Roberta's working on some Tunisian pillows with cross stitch patterns, which I do cross stitch, but I haven't touched my cross stitching since I started loom knitting. And Lauren said she made a Tunisian cross stitch scarf earlier in the year. Such a satisfying stitch. Nice. Oh, Joanne's taking her a nap. Have a good nap, Joanne. And okay. Trudy saying I haven't tried anything fancy.
Hey, sweet baby.
Her work is very tiring, and she's 62, but can't stop working as our pension is too little to live from. Yeah, and it's like things are just getting harder nowadays.
Come on, Theo.
So, but yeah, I totally understand that.
Come on.
See, Roberta does too. She says pension and Social Security, paltry. Yep. Because it's like, Frank has to do waiter deliveries for us to make ends meet. And Lauren says, messed up brains for the win. Mine never worked on most people's wavelength anyway. Why be normal? It's like, be yourself, Being different can be awesome. Let's see. Roberta says, silly messed up brains is not a thing. You just see the world in your own way. And people are commenting about how your projects were pretty.
Cool. Thank you.
And
pardon me. I took breathing treatment medicine right before I came here, and it always makes me cough.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can have a bad cough too sometimes, and like I find like if I take my inhaler before I go live, it usually helps. But like,
oh, it's Spiriva. It breaks up phlegm and stuff. So yeah. That good old COPD stuff.
And Lauren says, I got a blanket to finish, but my brother-in-law caught COVID. Oh no.
Oh,
I'll keep him in my prayers.
absolutely.
So my deadline for Tuesday is now Thursday. Kind of a win, but not. I still feel like I'm running behind. It's like I had things I was planning to do yesterday. And well, I went live over on Gina's channel. And then after the live ended, me and Gina with the Knitting Turnpike, we were just chit-chatting after the live for like 2 hours.
Goodness. She seems very sweet.
Oh, Gina's a sweetheart. But yeah, and it was just like I was planning to do some filming last night, and I was like, oh, now I'm gonna have to move it to today, which I got my filming done because after the live, I'm gonna finish working on the Christmas theme video, and that video will be coming later today, or at least it should be. And Roberta says, I mailed them to a customer and it traveled for 2 weeks. We joked the Pooh crew went on an adventure. That's funny.
Hey, sweetie.
Okay. Roberta, what are you referring to when you say not sure what those are? Can you show them? Let's see. Roberta says not true on the roads. Alabama is pretty bad. Yeah, there are other states that are bad, can be bad too. But it's kind of like this running joke about Louisiana when you hit that state border. Let's see, Rebecca joined us and Lisa. How are y'all doing? And what are y'all working on? Oh, hold up. We also have Teresa. And let's see, and Zara. How are y'all and what are y'all working on? Okay. And okay. So with Lisa, I want to thank Lisa and also Gina with Knitting Turnpike because they became members of my channel. So thank y'all for supporting my channel. And Granny D says, I agree. The roads are terrible in Louisiana, and New Orleans roads will kill your tires, alignment, etc.
Yeah.
And let's see.
Yeah, I definitely couldn't drive my Honda down there because the suspension is shot. It's already shot. I'd feel like I was driving on a trampoline if I drove down
there. And thank you everyone for y'all kind comments. Oh, and Miguel's here too.
Ooh.
Hi, Miguel. How are you doing? And he reached 400. Woohoo!
Hey, that's awesome, Miguel.
Wow, thank
really
you.
Awesome.
But yeah, how are you today, Miguel? And what are you working on? Ooh, look at this! I got my first super chat, which is
oh my goodness,
that I am fixing to explain to y'all too about super chats. But yes, thank you so much, Zara. And I have a video to play, so bear with me. And I hope y'all enjoy my super chat video.
Okay, all right.
Let's see.
Hi everyone, this is the Biscuit. Thank you for sending Connie a super chat.
Thank you so much, Zara. That's so sweet. My first super chat. Okay, so I guess I better get into the everything to do with the monetization stuff. I became monetized this past week, finally. And you will now see that you have access to doing super chats in my lives, where it has a little $sign under the chat. That's how you can do super chats. And anytime someone does a super chat, I will thank them on my channel and play the little video that I just played. And on top of that, and one thing too that you can do to help support my channel is you'll notice there's ads on my video, and that's a form of revenue now for my channel. So, I know no one likes ads. I don't like them either, but please watch the ads if you can.
I'll
And,
definitely do it for you. I won't do it for nobody else, maybe.
Because I'm not sure if you skip the ads, if you still get paid or not.
I don't know.
I'm not really clear on that part. Like I said, I'm still learning stuff about monetization, but
thanks for coming in, Roberta. You have a good day.
Yes, have a good day, Roberta. And thank you for checking out my channel. And let's see, Corinne's here. Hi, Corinne. How are you today? And what are you working on? Okay.
Hi, Ninja.
The other thing too, I now am offering channel memberships to my channel too, where you'll see that I have the join button, and you'll find the link for joining my channel in the description box of all my videos. And this is a way to support my channel. And there's also perks that you get if you join my channel. And let me get to my notes on that, which I made a video today that explains this too. But there's 3 levels of membership on my channel. And my members will be my aliens. Y'all know I love aliens. So the first level is First Encounter Aliens. It's $2.99 a month. You get loyalty badges, which, as you can see, Lisa here, how she's in green with the little like S at the end. That's a loyalty badge. And the longer that you're a member to a channel, it changes color to signify that you've been a member longer. You also get special emojis. And Lisa, could you put the emojis in the chat for people to see? But 2 of the emojis is my husband Frank the Biscuit, and the other 2 are aliens. And then you also get members only videos, which I'll probably do a live once a month for members. And I may do a couple of videos here and there just for members. Then there's the second level. Yeah, here it is. Those are the emojis. The second level is called Second Encounter Aliens, and that is $4.99 a month. And then with that, you get member shout outs. And I will also put your list your channel, and if you're a content creator, your channel link in the description box of my videos. And you also have access to member only polls, and also you get everything that you get in the First Encounter Aliens membership. And then the third level is Third Encounter Aliens for $9.99. And you get everything from level 1 and 2. Plus, Nightbot will drop your link during my live streams, regardless if you're here in the live or not. But anytime I go live, your channel link will get dropped if you're in that membership package. Then you also get free patterns. So anytime I release patterns in my Ravelry store, if you're in that membership package, you will get my patterns for free. And I mean, there may be more that I'll do when it comes to memberships down the road, but that's how I'm starting off. But yeah, I'd love to have you as a member of my channel. And if you do become a member, thank you so much. And finally, when it comes to monetization, this is support that y'all will love. I will be having a monetization party, and it's also going to be my 1-year podiversary on January 2nd at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's going to be a live. There will be lots of prizes, and there's some really, really sweet prizes. So I hope everyone can make it to that live and we'll have a good time. And let's see, we also have Jennifer that joined us. Hi, Jennifer. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? And let's see, let me get back to where I was in the comments. Let's see. Laura Lee says she loves my candy cane red and white hat. Oh, thank you. Zara says it was fun at Gina's live. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, we were live for almost 2.5 hours.
That's a long time.
And let's see. Laura Lee saying, we have dirt roads here in the city. They are always rough. Someone planted flowers in a couple of the potholes in the road once. That's funny. And let's see. Zara's finishing her pick and mix cowl. Oh, and Miguel says he's feeling much better. Oh, that's good, Miguel. I'm glad you feel better.
I moved the stuff behind me because Axel decided to sit next to me. Y'all can't see him.
Come out, Axel. We want to see you.
Hold on. I had to move this where y'all could see him. I don't know if you can see him or not. There he is.
Aw, hi, Axel.
This is Axel.
Yeah. Yeah, earlier I was wondering if Allie was going to try to guest star in my live today. I was like, I don't know what she's doing right now. With her
hey, Axel. No, he's not into it.
Here's my question.
He just wants the head scratching. He doesn't care about being on camera. Theodore's across the room playing couch potato.
And then
and one of them just farted.
Sophie, I am not happy with right now. She snuck out again.
Is she spayed?
Unfortunately, no, because we always kept her indoors and we hadn't gotten around to yet. I know.
If you get her spayed, she'll stop that.
So we're gonna have to get her.
Look, if you can afford it, look into charities that do it. I know there's a charity up here that does it, Robinson Rescue, that does cheap spay and neuter of animals. That's how I got mine neutered and taken care of. That there are charities that'll do that for cheap or nothing, depending on your situation. But definitely get her spayed and she'll stop that.
Because it's like, well, I was trying to keep the actual front door closed, but Frank's bad for leaving it open. And I mean, like, I'll close it and then he ends up opening it, and he's in and out a lot.
Thank you, Isla. He's a handsome boy. He's my senior dog. We think he's about 10.
With how he does his waiter deliveries, and the thing was that she was chilling on the ottoman by me, and I was petting her with my foot, and I really didn't think that she was gonna do anything. And what happened was she went to jump on the door, and the screen door popped open, because evidently if you push on the door enough, it'll pop open.
Yep, they know these things.
And it was like I couldn't even get to her in time. She ran outside, and we haven't seen her since. Where before we would see her, running around in the yard and stuff, or in the ditch.
Congratulations. Ninja just learned that she's fixed to be a grandma next May.
Ooh, congratulations.
That's awesome. Sorry to interrupt you there. I saw that and I was like, ooh, a grandbaby.
Okay, and we have Jane that joined us. Hi, Jane. How are you doing today? And she loved the video. Oh, thank you. And that reminds me, like at the beginning of the live, I really meant to do the intro video. I keep saying I'm gonna start doing that, and I forgot to do it today. Oh well.
It's all good.
Yeah. Zara's working on Ladybird's pick and mix cow. And Miguel says, I'll be listening. I'm getting back in my car to drive, uploading a video from a pork, so be looking. Ooh, the pork. I like scenic porks. Those are beautiful.
We have a boat ramp there in Bossier that I like to go to. They have a nice little picnic area.
We have like a walking trail pork, and they have like the ducks and the turtles in the water. Okay, Roberta said she had to go. I think I told her bye already.
Yeah. She had to go.
Yeah. If not, bye, Roberta. Hope you have a good day. Okay. And Lisa says, I finally got this StreamYard scheduled for the 5 Urinaholics. So we're going to have it definitely on your channel now, Lisa. Yeah. And for those that don't know about the 5 Urinaholics, there's 5 of us that go live once a month. And it's me, Crystal, with Crystal the Yorny Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady, Lisa with Coping with Yarn, Cindy with Pups and Crochet, and Stephanie with Life and Stitches. And we're supposed to be going live this Sunday at on the 26th at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. But I'll be announcing it more once we definitely have everything, like where we know definitely, how everything's going to be going on for the live. Because we were discussing trying to get everything set up last night and then some today. So
I nominate myself 6 Yarnaholic. No, I'm kidding. I'll be backup Yarnaholic.
Yeah. Now I don't think Stephanie with Life and Stitches is going to be joining us this Sunday. I know she's been sick a lot and stuff, so we don't know yet what's going to happen with her, but there should be at least 4 of us. Hopefully.
Hello, Jane. I see Scraptastic Yarns, and then Laura Lee is coming in.
Because Cindy has been sick too.
And Jennifer.
So, but Cindy thinks she'll be up to it.
Yeah, she said that they told her she doesn't have the thing, but she's got the flu.
Oh, so she has the flu.
But not the other.
I knew she didn't have COVID, but yeah, hopefully Cindy feels better soon. Okay. Zara liked the thank you video too. Yeah, I was trying to think of something, and I know like everyone tends to like seeing Frank, so I was like, I think I'm gonna have Frank do the video, and then I used one of the drawings, the first drawing. That was one that Lisa with Coping with Yarn's daughter Hannah drew for some merchandise, so I put that in it, and the last picture of the alien, that was done by Teensy. I still need to try to put that on some merch too. I kind of did, and I don't know. I was having some trouble getting it down. So, but yeah, they did amazing jobs with their drawings.
I got a pound of love in the mail today. Yarn, y'all.
Let's see.
It was yellow.
Lauren says, I have no issues with ads at the store to finish up a video, but videos with multiple ads throughout each. And the thing is that like with the ads, it's like they just throw it in. it's like you don't really have control where they put the ads. And the longer a video, there's usually going to be more ads.
I'm glad your son's feeling better, Sharon. That's got to be rough.
But I know I'm not crazy about ads either. But those, channels that were monetized, that is how how they get revenue on their channels. So
Yep.
So we do appreciate, when people watch the ads.
Well, Jane gets on there about once a month and goes over how much how much hers is.
Yeah, I think it's $2.32 so far.
Hey, that's your money though, boo. That's your money.
Yeah, because like my plans is like each time I get a check from YouTube, I'll probably do a giveaway with some, and then I'm probably buy yarn a lot of times.
I don't blame you.
Or like supplies, or even equipment for my channel too.
Well, that's great, Laura Lee. I'm glad your orders are coming in.
Okay, Corrine, I'm gonna have to check my email. Yeah, because I started working on the video some this morning because I put like the picture on a background and then I put the person's name. Like I started working on that. Where I can still do I can still do pictures until I start editing the video.
Yeah.
Once once I get done editing, it's like, that's it.
So do you do most of the computer editing stuff, or does Frank do some of it?
I do it all.
Oh, okay. Well, you're really good at it.
Thank you. What I do, like whenever I'm trying to do something, I'll go on YouTube and I'll look up like a tutorial for it. And that's usually how I learn. But the one thing that sometimes is hard, because there's different versions of the software. So if the person's using a different version, sometimes the stuff is different where it's add on the software. But like at first, when I first started doing videos trying to learn editing, it was like, oh my. Because I mean, it's a lot you got to learn. And at first I'm like, I was so lost, but I kept at it and I figured it out.
I will eventually. We're hoping to move to a nicer place after the first of the year. This place we're in is just kind of like falling apart. But my oldest son's got a friend that's working to get a rent house ready. And so we're hoping to move to that. And it's a regular house. It's not a trailer like we're in now. So hopefully it'll all go right. And this guy's aware of our dogs. And, because I look at rental places for us to move to, and it says no pets, no pets, no pets, or it only allows small dogs. Well, my dogs are 70 and 85 pounds. They're housebroken. They go outside. They'll hold it until we take them outside, but they're big dogs. They don't tear anything up anymore. They're past the point of being puppies, but people don't see that. They just see that they're big dogs,
But
so
hopefully everything goes well with your move.
Well, yeah, that. And I just, Saturday, I went and had x-rays done for my disability case. And that was like the last step before they determine whether or not they're going to give it to me or not. And so, and Arkansas is actually handling my disability case this time instead of Louisiana, because Louisiana had such a backlog because they only got like 10 or 12 people actually working on all the cases in Louisiana. So they kicked it over to Arkansas. I don't understand how that works, but I'm kind of glad because, to me, I feel like I have a better chance with Arkansas, to be honest. I spent 9 years in Arkansas. Their government is, to be perfectly frank, is better run, than Louisiana.
See, I remember whenever I was going to school and I was using my GI Bill, they got there was a period where they got like really backlogged, and I had to sit a semester out.
AJ,
And
come turn this heater off.
and so like whenever I came back to school, it was like it took forever to finally get it back kicking in. And it literally took like, I kept having to go up to like the one from my school that full with the paperwork for it. I had to keep going to her, and she literally had to get on the phone with those people. And she finally got someone that helped. And, of course they claimed that they couldn't find the paperwork on me. So it's like she had to refax everything.
Goodness. Hi, Crystal.
But finally,
the little fox. You got another super chat.
woo! Thank you so much, Crystal. And how are you doing today? And what are you working on? And I so appreciate the super chat. Okay, let me play my little video again. Okay, where is it? There it is.
Hi everyone, this is the Biscuit. Thank you for sending Connie a super chat.
Thank you so much, Crystal. I so appreciate the super chat. Okay, and we also have Jennifer that joined us. Hi, Jennifer. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? Oh, she answered that. She said knitting a shawl for myself for the winter while crafting knitting on lives.
Jennifer, I'll be praying for your hearing for your disability next month. I hope you get it, babe. I really do.
Isola says she thinks Axel is handsome.
He
Woohoo! Axel, I can't whistle good.
is a handsome boy. He's got this shiny coat. He's pretty. He's got a real good disposition too. He's good, real good, well behaved. Mostly.
We already congratulate Corrine about being a grandma, but she's saying that she's made lots of little amigurumis, but about to start a new blanket. Just having something. Oh, I guess a break, as my hands are sore at the moment.
Yeah. I've been doing all these panels for these blankets here, and my shoulder I had to give my shoulder and everything a break because the way that stitch works, I'm constantly doing, and I get in a zone and I'm constantly go.
Jane says she's doing good. She's lurking and crocheting a scarf.
Yeah.
And let's see. I believe we did tell Granny D hi already.
Mm-hmm.
But if not, hi, Granny D.
Oh, there's Gina. Gina.
I wish I could squeal like Granny D.
I'm not a squealer.
You're going to teach me how to squeal, Granny D.
Not a squealer. Never have been. My whole life I've talked just like this.
But hi, Gina. How are you doing today? And what are you working on? And Gina is one of my members. She's on level 2.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's cool.
So thank you.
I'm hoping we get moved next year. Maybe I could step up my game on my channel. But right now, I do what I can.
Thank you for becoming a member, Gina. And let's see. Where was I? Yeah, Gina says she's knitting. We'll be working and lurking. I want to say knitting for some reason.
Oh, okay. She says she's working on her Advent stole. Clue 10 came out yesterday. Daughter on phone telling me she's tested Oh no. Tested positive for.
I'm sure it's probably COVID. But Jennifer, we'll keep them in our prayers.
Absolutely.
Hopefully they get
I
better
hope
soon.
is she tested positive for being pregnant or COVID?
Oops. Oopsie. The aliens abducted me. My screen went black.
Oh, snap.
Okay, Granny D says, "Oh, I can squeal for sure." Gina's working on Advent Stole. Clue 10 came out yesterday. Awesome. Okay.
I think I'm stealing your thunder over here. I'm getting the comments read before you get them on your screen. Sorry about that.
Okay, so we're caught up in the chat, so I guess we'll get into some questions.
Oh, I guess I got that
You want
pulled
to
up.
ask the first question, Amanda?
Sure. I gotta see. Questions, let's see. That I'll be asking. Okay. Do you prefer to watch TV or read a book, and why?
And when you ask, you answer first.
I watch TV. Yeah. Because I can loom knit or pet the dog's head while I'm watching TV.
I'm the same way. I prefer watching TV because I can work on my crochet or knitting. And I can always stop and pet my cats too. But yeah, let us know in the comments which you prefer. If you prefer watching TV or reading a book. But yeah, I need to find some new stuff to start watching. Lately, I've been like finding movies on YouTube to watch, like the free movies. I've been doing that some lately. I'm ready. I'm ready for This Is Us to start back up. You don't like This Is Us?
Too much crying.
I love it. And like
too much crying.
And this is supposed to be the last season whenever it does start back up.
Well, I'm very empathic. I feel things that other people feel, whether it's real or not. And so if I see someone in pain, or it just for some reason I feel it so much stronger than the average person, and it just impacts me so strongly that I avoid things like that. If they're going to be strong feelings felt and all that, like that show is very impactful and very emotional and all that, I can't watch that kind of thing. I got to watch things with more action to them, or something that's obviously fake. You know.
And I also love my Grey's Anatomy.
I do. I like Grey's Anatomy. I do. Yeah.
Which, well, I don't want to spoil anything for anyone that hasn't that watches the show and hasn't watched the last episode, but it's like it makes me curious.
I knew that what's her face was into that girl though. I knew she was going to kiss that girl. I saw that coming a mile away.
And it's just like, it's like I wish things would have worked out with her and Link, which it's like I think she's doing Link wrong. That's my opinion. And then I don't know, but now that Amelia's going in that direction with someone else,
it might free him up for the other girl.
I'm hoping he ends up with Joe.
Me too. But when he saw her kissing that other girl, that was like, that shocked the fool out of him. That shocked him big time. It didn't shock me though, because they were headed.
I saw it coming.
Yeah, their chemistry between those two was already, very visible, and the tall one was really into her already. So that was you could see it coming a mile away.
And let's see. Lisa says TV for the same reason, huh, Lisa? So we can work on our yarn crafts. And let's see, Mary Ann is here. She's working and listening. How are you today, Mary Ann, and what are you working on?
Let's see what this one.
Okay. Crystal says TV too.
Yep.
Yeah, Sharon says watch TV so I can crochet too, unless I'm reading to my daughter. And okay, Lisa's got to go. She has to do her training.
Okay.
Thank you, Lisa. I hope you have a good day.
Yep.
And be
Have
good.
a good day, Lisa.
Imitating E.T. to her.
I know what I'm doing after this. I'm eating leftover tacos.
And Gina says, I like to watch TV too, but I'm getting tongue tied. I like to watch TV too, just what Amanda says, can multitask. But for Outlander, I wanted more, so I read all 8 books, 800 plus pages.
Wow.
That's a lot of pages.
Yeah, but it's Outlander. Outlander's a whole different ball game.
Laura Lee says, I can't read long, one paragraph and I'm asleep. I watch a lot of documentaries on YouTube.
Well, when I can't get to a TV or the internet, I can read a book. If it's a good book, I can finish it quick. Yeah, if I'm just left alone and I have no distractions, I can read a book.
Let's see. Mary Ann says she just started her 3rd whip, a baby blanket, winging the pattern. Awesome. Oh, Granny D. Oh, she says she just picked something from my wish list on Amazon to send, so be on the lookout. Oh, thank you so much, Granny D.
That
so
is really sweet. So sweet.
I know y'all sometimes make me just want to cry, like the kindness.
Connie, I don't think you realize how sweet you are. I think you underrate yourself.
But it's
you bring a lot of people together in these lives, and you bring a lot of joy to people's lives, and that that means a lot.
I really try to make my channel positive and fun.
You do. You bring a lot of positivity. You're a very positive, uplifting person, and you bring a lot of joy.
I feel the tears coming.
And you're such a whiz kid with these hats. I tell you, I could never do the color work that you do. They're so beautiful and so beautifully done. Your hats and your temperature blanket is beautiful. You do beautiful work, and then you do all this stuff for this channel. You're an amazing person.
I really try to put my heart and soul into my channel.
You do, and I mean, and you're just a really good person. Despite on top of that, you just really, you're there for people. You've been there encouraging me this whole time. And
that was one thing that, like, with my channel, I try to encourage people, to learn new things, and hopefully I motivate people.
You do. You definitely do. You are such a sweetheart.
But
you deserve anything good that comes your way. You really do.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, but I feel like there's just too much negativity and bad stuff going on in the world, which I really don't want to get into that topic.
Right.
But, so, I want people to have a place to come
and escape.
Where hopefully you get away from those type of things, where you have fun and have a good time. And
I look forward to your party. That's going to be a good time. A good time.
I'm curious how long the live's going to be.
Oh,
I mean, I'm figuring it's going to be 2 to 3 hours, but
probably.
It's like, it makes me wonder. It's like, will
I'm going to have to get real jacked up on Mountain Dew. Take some B12, drink some Mountain Dew.
It does make me wonder, though, if I'll have to take some,
some vitamins.
If it'll go longer than 3 hours.
Eat your Wheaties.
But like so far, there's been, I think, 19 prize donations.
Wow. See there? Yeah, that's awesome.
Sweet ones, which I do plan to make a video when it gets closer to the live to let everyone know, like, what the prizes are going to be, and also to give proper thanks to those that donated. And I will also recommend everyone check out the channels to those that donated too, and put y'all links in the video. But so for Crystal with the Yorny Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady is donating two patterns to 2 winners. Then she's also donating 2 hooks to 2 winners, her custom made hooks. Jane with Scraptastics Yarn is doing a project bag.
Oh, wow.
And it's Harry Potter.
Ooh.
Gina is doing with Knitting Turnpike, is doing a $50 gift certificate to a yarn store of their choice. Daniel with Pawply Guys is doing 1 pattern from his Ravelry store. Katrina with Mindful Crafts and More is doing a $25 Amazon gift card. Linnea with Linnea's Cozy Crafts. She has a knit cow pattern and a cabled owl scarf pattern. And she's going to offer both those patterns together to 2 different people. Jeanette with Mrs. Hootie Hootinen Crafts. She's doing yarn, and it's some Yarn Bee hand-dyed yarn. It's beautiful, sparkles. I was drooling over it. Bree with Bree's Little Yarn Corner is going to make a shawl for 1 prize, and then offering 3 skeins of yarn for a second prize. And you're offering yarn.
Yep.
And which one was Cake Yarn, and the other, I'm trying to remember the name of the other one.
Karen Big Cake and the Karen 1 pounder.
Then Antoinette with 2 OGs Hooking and Stitching. She's offering a set of stitch markers to 3 different people. Then she has a yarn pattern that's free, but she said she's gonna make up like a kit with a hook for 1 prize. Then Lisa with Coping with Yarn is donating yarn. And like I said, and that's just, so 4.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot.
And I still need to decide what I'm going to be doing. But yeah, that's so there's some really, really sweet prizes there.
Yep.
Okay, hold up a minute. Where was I? And Mary Ann says, I need the new season of Outlander. Regina says, Key and Locks is what I'm watching on Netflix. Ooh, got another super chat. Oh, thank you so much, Gina. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. And now the video again. I gotta get used to going to the video. Okay.
Hi, everyone. This is the Biscuit. Thank you for sending Connie a super chat. Super chat.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, what is it doing? Okay. It seemed like it wanted to keep going.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Gina. I so appreciate that. And thanks for the super chat. Okay. And Regina says in Lost in Space. Oh, thank you, Crystal.
Yeah, they just I just discovered they put a new season of The Witcher on Netflix. So me and JJ been watching that.
I need to get Netflix again. I really do, because there's stuff on there I want to watch. I
watched the whole 6th season of Lucifer in one day.
I really want to watch Virgin River or something like that. I heard that's really good.
I think that's a movie. I think is that a TV?
It's a series.
It's a series? Okay.
Well, I think it's a Netflix original.
Oh, see, I think that's a romantic show. I think that ends up being some sort of romantic show. I stay away from romantic shows. I'm
And then,
terminally sick. I'm terminally single, so I stay away from romantic shows.
and then there's also I think they have a new, like, at least one new season of Wentworth since I last, watched. And I like Wentworth. That's a good show. But I do warn y'all, like, it has a lot of graphic content and I think nudity and bad language. I mean, it is a good show, but like I do want to warn anyone
Yeah, if
before
you're a
you go check
sensitive
it
soul,
out.
you need to be warned about things.
Yeah, and it's kind of ironic because I'm normally not into that type of stuff, but it has a good story.
Yeah, I watch a lot. I like to watch a lot of British TV shows too.
And Mary Ann says, "You're the great equalizer. I just want everyone from everywhere to love each other. You all are great. Thank you. Oh, I got another super chat. Thank you so much, Jennifer. And I got to do the super chat video again.
I'm gonna unmute my TV so I can hear it.
Thank you so
Hi, everyone. This is the Biscuit. Thank you for sending Connie a super chat. Super chat.
I know what it is. It's because you're watching. That's why it's coming in after.
Okay, that's
Thank-
cute. That's
thank you
cute.
so much, Jennifer, for the super chat. I so appreciate it. I can't believe how many super chats I've gotten today.
Well, I knew you would. I told you, it's good that you got monetized. Now folks can really show their appreciation.
Thank y'all so much.
And it's another little fox. How about that? Maybe Google likes little red foxes too.
Mary Ann says, I love the Flash. And Jennifer says, thanks for the wishes, everyone. She's gutted because she has a cold and is now on school holidays from teaching. Aww.
Okay.
And Mary Ann says, Outlander has all that and a bag of chips.
It's a good show. It really is. I like Outlander. I haven't seen it in a while, but I used to watch it a long time ago. Okay, it's good.
I have the next question for y'all. Do you prefer a book or an ebook, and why? I prefer a physical book.
Me too.
It reminds me, I don't know if y'all ever watched what's that show called? With the hex. What, The Middle, that's it. Well, the youngest son, Brick, he would say, I like a physical, I like books because you can feel the pages.
Yeah. Well, that you could mark your place. You got to put a bookmarker in there and everything. I don't know. It's just something about it, holding the actual book. I
know. I guess it's because like I grew up reading books. You didn't have ebooks back then. And I'm just more comfortable with the book.
And you can see your progress, and on an ebook, you can't really, hold it up and say, hey, I'm almost done with this, It's a tablet. Nobody sees your progress.
But it makes me wonder if like the ones that grew up with ebooks, like basically since they were, like really little, if they feel differently. But I think most people like around our age will probably say physical books.
Right.
Let's see. Miriam says, his voice reminds me of this crazy clip my son keeps playing of Ringo's Store 2 years now, and he still thinks it's funny. Ringo doesn't want to sign more autographs. And Crystal says, physical book. Miriam says, book. paper fosters creativity in the brain, the paper.
Oh, okay.
Sharon says real book, like the turning pages and touching pages.
Don't lick the couch.
And Gina saying, oops, the comment's not coming up.
Sorry, not y'all. The dog.
There it goes. Every now and then it's like a comment wants to get stuck. I don't know why it does that. But Gina says, yes, Outlander new season is March. Granny D says, I love a physical book, but love the convenience of an ebook. And I don't know, like it does seem like ebooks would be more convenient, but I've never gotten to where I can get into ebooks. I don't know.
I had a Kindle. I've had two different Kindles that I ended up selling, but I read like maybe 2 or 3 books on one. But you know, if I had to say which one was my favorite, I'd have to say the physical book. You know, I got some over here behind me. You know, don't have a tablet in the house.
It's cold.
Yeah, it's chilly here, but the sun's trying to come out, so yeah, I encourage it to come out.
Y'all see me shivering. That's why I'm cold.
The killer part is I got hot, so I had Johnny come turn the heater off, and it'll get cold again soon.
Mary Ann saying my kids learned about 5 books too. I'm gonna pass that on if it kills me. And let's see. Sharon says you can share a regular book better than a tablet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is true.
I just bought a book from Amazon the other day. It's a daily devotional book. It's called Mornings with Jesus, and it has daily devotionals with a Bible verse in it. And I'm thinking about incorporating that into my channel. So I'm gonna do a video on my channel about that and see if I can get my subscribers' opinions before I start it. Because if it's you know, I don't know that you know, I want to kind of get everybody's opinion before I just start doing it. You know, it may be too much for some people.
Okay. And Miriam says, my son got an electronic book because he loves devices. He puts it in a drawer and went back to paper ones. And Jennifer says, I've stopped reading books this last 6 months due to illnesses, but should really get back into my reading, both physical and ebooks next year. Granny D says, when I do my readings, I read from my Kindle, don't have to go to the library, and remember to take it back on time. That is a good point, Granny D. You don't want all those library fees.
Yeah.
And we got Julie here. Hi, Julie. How are you doing today? And what are you working on? And just so you know, you missed out on seeing a video of Frank today. You'll have to watch the replay to catch it.
Maybe she'll send you a super sticker and she'll get to see it.
Julie says, we got 36 in sunshine. I am listening while I have to get up and down today to change positions.
Oh.
So is your back doing any better, Julie? Okay. Corrine says her daughter came to visit. Oh, that's nice.
Goodness.
Julie says, I have a tablet somewhere. I prefer the real books when I open a book, and I also have to smell the book, laughing out loud. Granny D says, I like to listen to books while stitching.
Oh, okay.
And Sharon says, that's nice. Carrie does that on her daily lives, the devotionals. Well, some channels do that.
I'm not used to sitting in the same position for very long. I had to kind of stretch a little bit.
Julie says, oh no, I will review replay.
All she got to do is send one of them there stickers.
But yeah, like anytime that I get a super chat, Frank's in the video. I I figured everyone would enjoy him in my little super chat video. Julie says she's overall better, but I have my days. Well, I am glad you are doing better, Julie. Hopefully it continues to get better. Okay. I think we have time for one more question and then we'll wrap things up.
All right. Let's see. Do you prefer gas or electric stove? Electric for me. It's just what I'm used to. It's what I've used for the last 15 years. That's what I'm used to is electric.
I'm the opposite. I prefer a gas stove. And it's the same thing. It's what I'm used to for the most part. But the irony is, like as a teenager, we lived in an apartment for a while that had an electric stove. And even like when my dad remarried, she had an electric stove. But I'm still partial to gas. I don't know. I just find like I can cook better with gas. Because I remember what, like as a teenager, the first time I tried frying shrimp on an electric stove, it was a disaster. It did not.
Yeah, if you're not used to it, it takes some getting used to. If you're new to it, it does take some getting used to because you will burn some things if you're not sure about it, for sure. I think that one kind of fell on deaf ears. Let's try a different question. Would you prefer a mansion or a cabin?
So which one would you prefer?
A cabin.
Me too.
Less to clean. Less to keep up with.
That, and usually like cabins tend to be like
More
in like
cozy.
pretty nature type areas.
Exactly. More closer to nature and more cozy.
Mansions are just showing off.
Yeah, they're just. I think cabin would be more secure, and a mansion says, "I have a lot of money, come rob me." A cabin says, "I have shotguns, stay away."
Julie says, "I love fangirling biscuit." Woot woot.
I wonder how he feels about that.
Julie's his number one fan, and she's friends with him on Facebook too.
Oh well.
She sent him a friend request.
Well, I don't think you have anything to worry about, though.
No. But I did warn her. I told her, it's like, he posts some out there things. So I just want to warn you.
Well, he's from Louisiana. Of course he does. We're kind of out there kind of folks sometimes.
And Julie says electric stove, but I love campfire coffee. Ooh, coffee. Oh, you know what? Frank bought me some the Christmas flavored Starbucks coffee.
Oh, was it good?
Oh, it's good. I've had it before. But yeah. I love like the holiday coffees. But this one's like, it's like more like cinnamon and stuff like that.
Was that pumpkin spice or something?
No, I can't think. It's a holiday blend.
Oh, I don't know.
It's like cinnamon and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't want cinnamon in my coffee.
But yeah, I love the holiday coffees. I need to get some of the peppermint. I haven't had peppermint this year. But I don't know if our Walmart has been carrying the peppermint or not.
Oh, there's Tansy. Tansy.
Hey, Tansy, how are you today? And what are you working on? Yeah, I'm going to finish up reading the comments and then we're going to wrap things up. Okay, Jennifer says electric. Julie says power outages, electric bite. Yeah, you have a good point with that. Yeah, because you lose electricity. It's like
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only downside to all electric cooking.
with a gas stove. It's not often, gas goes out, but we did have like an outage one time on gas. They had, for some reason, the city had to shut the gas down. Mary Ann says gas gets hotter faster for burners, but electric oven is better. Sharon says electric. I am a little scared of open flame inside unless it's a candle. But like I love candles, don't get me wrong. But like whenever I was younger, in my 20s, when I lived in my first apartment, you know, I would light like all my candles. And I had a bunch of candles. Um, and I would light them in the different rooms of my candle. Well, all of a sudden I started hearing this noise.
Uh-oh.
And it kind of sounded like rain. And it was kind of like, what's this noise? I'm like, I don't think it's raining. And good thing I got up to look because I had a candle on the edge of my bathtub and it was starting to melt my makeup caboodle that was on a shelf next to the bathtub.
Oh dear.
So like after that, I got more paranoid with candles. Which I'm glad they've come out with like the wax torch now because you don't have an open flame with those. But yeah.
We only have candles for when the electricity gets knocked out here. We live in the country a little bit, and there could be a stiff breeze and the power could go out here. That's another reason why we want to move out of here, because they don't fix anything out here where we live. It's just, a breeze could blow and the power's out. It's just stupidity, but
it don't take much. It don't take much for the power to go out here.
Mm-mm.
And that's one thing, like up north, they don't really
hi,
have.
Debbie. Hi, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Yeah, someone else was saying hi in the chat, and I hate to ignore people.
But they don't really have power outages much in the north.
Depends on where you live.
Yeah, but I know some areas, like for instance, like New York area, it's like let's see, Debbie joined us, and also Warren, and I think that's everyone.
Yep.
How are y'all, and what are y'all working on?
Yep. Hi, Warren. I missed you. I missed that part.
Julie says cabin. Marianne says cabin. Sharon says cabin. So does Jennifer. Marianne says gotta have room for kids in a big craft room.
And I don't know the name. I can only see the screen name. Fish Ranch Home.
Fish
Hello.
Ranch. How are you doing, Fish Ranch? And what are you working on? And Julie says cabin, more cozy and not as expensive.
Right. It's my thinking.
Julie says she's not the biggest fan of cinnamon or peppermint. I'm gonna say something, Julie. You know what I'm about to say.
Uh-oh.
Pumpkin spice. Warren says gas stove and a cabin, half and half, laughing out loud. Oh, a caption. Okay, I got it now. A cross between a cabin and a mansion.
Oh, whatever.
And let's see. Okay, caught up on the chat. So is there anything you would like to say before we say our goodbyes, Amanda?
Well, I mean, I appreciate you having me today. I hope I didn't embarrass myself too much. I'll be doing some videos probably later this week. My back's pretty bad, killing me right now, so I probably won't do any today. But probably Wednesday, I'll probably do a What's Up Wednesday and give a clue as to what I'll be doing for the coming year. But thank you for having me. It's been nice. It's been fun. And I look forward to tuning in for the party with you and everything. That's about it. If you hadn't checked out my channel, please do so. I'm more entertaining than I was today. Usually. And I have some decent content. I'm working on it. I'll get better as time goes by. I'm still pretty new and still dealing with a few physical and mental health issues that I'm trying to work out. But I'm gonna get there. One of these days I'll be as good as Connie is.
I still need to grow myself. There's things I need to get better with. Let's see. I'm seeing Debbie. We have a few more comments I'm going to read.
Yeah,
I'm laughing at Julie.
Is she clowning?
Pumpkin spice. And Debbie says, I'm trying to finish a rectangle granny square blanket for a Christmas gift. I keep making other quick things. Need to finish the blanket. Okay.
Thank you, Debbie, for subscribing. I appreciate that.
Amanda's channel name is Tatmoma73 and the Brigade. And can one of my moderators drop her link real quick? And also, her channel link is pinned at the very top of the chat, and it's also in the description box of this live. And I also want to thank Amanda for coming live to me. And if y'all don't have Amanda, go check her out. Throw some yarn in her window. Show her your yarny love and support.
I do my best not to disappoint you.
But yeah, go check Amanda out. And I also one other thing. I'm getting tongue tied here. One thing too, I do want to point out. I'm not going to be going live this Saturday because it's Christmas Day. So I'm not going to be doing that live. But the Yarnaholics will be going live Sunday at 3. Which I'll let you know for sure later which channel it's going to be on. Because it's either going to be on Lisa with Coping with Yarn or Crystal's channel. The Yarny Chicken and Cat Lady. But anyway, I hope everyone has a very Merry Christmas. And I hope everyone has a fabulous Yarny day. Be the light and bye. Bye.
Bye, y'all.